Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that
They
money,
know who
man.
we at, man.
How thick, what it
Yeah.
do, man? You know what I'm saying?
We stay
I know
entertained.
about the hill, baby.
Yeah.
Entertainment, yeah.
We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live.
Hey you guys!
Hola.
How many stars?
Ben with a key.
Welcome to the Xclusive show, guys.
Okay, is you on season 6 or no?
Yes, welcome in everyone. Who do we have in the building? All right, I see we have It's Me Wanston in the building.
Jonathan Watson with your big ass head.
Okay, and we have AA Brian Creations LLC.
What up, LLC?
Welcome in, and we have our guests. All right, on the go with Yolo.
Okay, good to you, world.
All right, welcome in. Our guest is in the green room. Okay. All right, and we have our lovely sis. Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl, when you get a minute for me, I think you forgot something.
All right.
I see you.
And we have our lovely family. What's going on? Adventure of Spirit.
Okay, she said she don't do cheeseburgers, honey. Okay, no cheeseburgers.
Welcome in. And we have Big Murph.
Hey.
Welcome in, Big Murph. How you doing? And
Thank you for being here.
we have Icy Queen Gaming.
Okay, shout out to Icy Queen
Welcome
Gaming.
in.
Okay, she said she here to freeze all the people. All the people. Not like one.
in. And we
This
have
couch is not the one for me, girl.
no shade. Okay.
Who said that?
You.
No, I want to make sure I gave a little eye for myself. You know, just a little contact. But if I start looking tight, let me know and I will throw some shades, girl. Okay.
All right. Cheryl said, "Oh, I see you too."
Okay, you see me, I see you, we see each other, girl. What? I'm running my video right now.
What? So what happened to your phone?
Miss David shares that with me, done.
I want to know. Sarah.
You got all these subscribers in here. They better share us out. Is these your real friends or not? See, okay. This year we not playing. Y'all gonna start sharing us out, or we gonna have to box.
Hi, Shade.
Y'all don't want to box.
Welcome in, Shade's Adventure.
Hey, thank you for coming in.
Welcome in, Shade's Adventure.
Okay, if you're on the person above you, below you, something, grab them. Just make sure they
What is
know.
everyone drinking? We are drinking a little bit of everything, something that's
He lying. I'm drinking Sprite. The only reason I'm not drinking tonight is because I plan on eating ice cream after this, and alcohol and ice cream do not go together. Your stomach will be fucked up. Okay?
All
So
right.
I'm drinking Sprite now so I can have ice cream later. Say it with me, people. Sprite now, ice cream later. All right now.
Big Murph, not following me. What's up, everyone in the chat?
Yes, grab each other, get to know each other, help each other get to know each other.
Want to get active like he back.
Ooh, not when he mad, child. You can't afford to get mad. Okay?
What do you mean?
It's not a part of your budget.
What?
That part. I'm not gonna fly.
What?
And keep it cute. Yes!
Like something. Keep it you.
Girl.
I'm talking vibes tonight, even sure.
Okay.
Welcome in.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Stark if you must. I said stark if you must.
Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Yes, if you got a friend, an uncle, or grandmother, share them out with us too. If you got a best friend or you know a homeless person, share us out with them too.
Yeah.
If you cut your job today and cut class today, share us out with them people too, okay?
That
We
part.
take the cutters now.
Yes. Also, happy birthday!
Okay, what's going on?
Hey, fam.
How are y'all?
Welcome to the stream.
Okay, thank you for being here.
Welcome in.
Okay, they say get the carnival on. Stop playing with them.
All right. Also, guys, make sure you share. hit the like
Miss
button.
Mary, don't be begging on the furniture now. We go through this floor. What you gonna do?
Hit the like
What you
button
gonna do? See?
when you come in. Also below you guys is our list for this year's cosplay back to school.
Yes, we got to get ready early.
All right. So we have the Target list. We also have the Amazon list. So please make sure that you check it out. And we also, if you're not following the Instagram page,
Okay.
please make sure that you do as well.
That part.
Love me some House of X and Yolo.
Oh.
Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes.
Congratulations to everybody in here that want to meet night work.
Yes. That is also one.
I say congratulations to everybody. Did you not hear everybody?
Yes.
Okay, everybody means everybody in here. Oh my goodness, he is not paying attention. See, I was following that up with we'll be live tomorrow. See, you be cutting me off. This is why I don't like to work with you. Looking for a new co-host? Yeah, that part. Okay. Go ahead. Like I said, congratulations to everybody who want to meet Night Ward. And tomorrow we will be live to do the highlights. So if you want to show your channel on our channel,
Yeah.
you stop on here.
Yeah.
You stop on by.
You stop on by.
And hope we got energy tomorrow. Okay, because you need energy to do this job. I tell you.
You stop on by tomorrow. We will be live.
This guy is not it tonight. She giving mood swings.
Tomorrow we will be live. We will be showing, of course, we're going to show our members.
Humble beginning.
And of course, we are going to, welcome in. Travel
Hey.
with DMB. Hey, welcome in.
Hey, woman.
Shout out to Travel with DMB.
Okay, we got some new people in here.
All right. We got a couple more minutes before we bring up our lovely guest.
A couple more. She got to wait a whole hour, child. Okay.
You gonna make us sweat?
She got to sweat. This is her first time. She got to work it out, honey. Work it out, honey.
Oh. Not making her sweat.
Okay.
Making her sweat.
The camera's making me look good tonight. About damn time, child.
You know what they say whenever you sit next to me or stand next to me.
You know what? You be doing the most. I'm about to knock down your table. Okay? How about that?
Just glow.
You just love.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Must be the married life. Yes, the married life. Just for the 9,100 million people in here.
Yes.
Okay, get your 9,100 million people.
Welcome in, Travel with DMB. How are you? Welcome in.
If you don't have somebody above you or below you, do grab them. Help them to their next goal, whether it's a subscriber or a view, okay?
That fun.
Leave no channel behind. We all trying to get to the black. Let's keep it real now.
Hello.
Okay? You watch me, I watch you. Everybody watching somebody. There you go.
Yes.
Is you watching or no? Okay.
Yes.
What time? Okay, they got one more minute. We're gonna give you one more minute, then we'll bring you up. Okay.
Yes. Bring up our lovely guest.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Shout out to tonight's sponsor, which is Swanson. He picked out the lovely outfit tonight. I was going to wear red, but he said we had worn that last time we were on camera, so we went with gray.
Yeah. You bought them.
Of course, I buy 99% of the clothes. Okay?
Oh, you tried. So you told me you bought everything in my car.
I didn't say that. I said I buy 99%. You know what? Shut up, okay? Hi.
Welcome to Bolero.
Thank you for being here. We got 11,100,000 people in the building.
They love us. They really love us.
Ooh, only for tonight though.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, guys. So, introducing this lovely guest. Some of you guys know her. Some of you guys don't know her. But tonight you are going to get to know her. She is on the go with Yolo.
Okay, she always on the go.
Yeah.
Is she moving or
Or
not?
not?
We stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. Entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling. Like
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're
yeah, hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Costa Maya, Mexico, day 3 of our Enchantment of the Seas adventures. port tours, entertainment, and ship review. Let's go. Good morning, travel fam. So today is Monday, and we are currently in Costa Maya. And as you can see, it's an easy port to maneuver. There's bars, there's shopping, there's a bird sanctuary, and then there's a huge free pool that you can just go and hang out in and treat it as a resort for a day. You can buy drinks and food, and I think you'll get loungers.
Subscribe, comment.
Bring it to the stage, none other than On the Go with Yolo. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Yes.
Hello, my friends.
Yes, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. I want to say thank you to Carnival Cruise Addicts for gifting memberships. Okay. Yes. We got a member. That's right. We got a member. Because someone like us. That's right. All right. And we see that Carnival. Big Mark received and also Cruise Bolero. Okay. And so we do hope that you guys stay and we hope that you enjoy our membership. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yolo. So are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, shout out to all the people watching. We got 12,100,000 people in the building.
Okay.
Try saying that 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. So I think Leo is going to take it away.
Oh, now we got the first question. Okay. Now, with the easy question, don't overthink it. Just flow with the question. Okay, you got the flow. Everybody just flow. All right. What inspired you to be a YouTuber?
So, I traditionally was not into YouTube before COVID. I had a cousin who was a YouTuber and she passed away. When she passed away, I actually got into YouTube, started watching more. Actually, it gives you a lot of information when you're looking for travel suggestions and ideas and food. Anything you're looking for, you Google it, and there's a YouTube video for it. So I found a few channels that I started watching and I really liked. And at some point, I was just like, you know what? I want to do this. And I travel, so why not? So I picked up my camera and started doing a little bit of, makeshift and make believe, play vlogging, and kind of looking at it and decided, okay, let's do this. So let me put this together and attempt to do it. I understand that a lot of times it takes several years for some channels to really take off. I am at the time, I think I had just turned 50, and I was like, you know what? I could do this. And by the time I get ready to retire, it should be a nice supplement for my income. And so that's what I did. And I was like, I really want to be able to share, show people the world. I'm already traveling. Why not pick up the camera and show what I'm doing, show my experiences, and let everybody see, hey, there's more than just your local neighborhood. There's more than just going around the corner or, going to Florida or going just to the city. There's more to the world than your little bubble and your little bucket. So since I'm doing it, let's show everybody.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. My phone is. So tell us, how did you create your YouTube channel name?
So, on the Go with Yolo, my colleague nicknamed me. My name is Yolanda, and my colleague nicknamed me about 15 years ago or so, Yolo. So, it has always been my nickname for my colleagues, and so just trying to think of what I wanted to do. I'm always on the go. I want to present a channel that shows travel and travel on the go. And so, YOLO is you only live once. So why not? hey, on the go with YOLO. You only live once, so get out there and travel. Let's see the world, and I'm going to show it to you.
Oh, no, that's right. Okay, all right. She said, "Is you traveling or not?"
Or not.
Okay. The next question is, what advice could you give young YouTubers coming in?
I would say for new channels and young people coming in, think about what you really want to showcase. Take your time and stick to it. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Set aside the FOMO. FOMO is so easy. It is so easy to get stuck in FOMO. Fear of missing out. Trying to do things that other people are doing just because that is what they are successful at. Stay in your lane. As another YouTuber told me, your people will find you. Just stick to it. Don't get discouraged. Make sure that you are growing in the content that you are creating. Get better and better every time you put it out, every time you step in front of the camera. Just make sure that you are making that extra effort to be better, do better, get better, and it will come. It will come. So just pack your patience and learn from your experiences, learn from the content that you've already put out, and keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't worry about the numbers. They will happen. It will come. It will come.
Amen. Thank you for hearing that.
Hearing that. Thank you.
Anybody watching replay?
Okay, she just educated you. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right.
Shout out to videos for dropping. If you do have a question, do press X.
Yeah, please put an X if you have a question. Thank you for everyone that's coming in.
Yes.
Mark is in the building. Just
Okay.
ask a friend. Thank you so much for
Hey,
coming
everybody.
in. Okay. All right. So, what do you enjoy more, traveling with your family or traveling solo?
Traveling with myself. And let me tell you why. I love my family. I love traveling with my family. I love seeing the experiences that we all get to share together. But there is something about traveling on your own. I don't have to hear, I don't want to do this. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Do we really have to pay for that? Why is this so expensive? I don't have to worry about any of that when it's just me. If I leave the muggles at home, I don't have to worry about anybody but myself. And that may sound selfish to some people, but it is reality. My husband doesn't allow me to go to the grocery store. Oops, sorry. My husband doesn't allow me to go to the grocery store with him for the simple fact that he says he could do it better by himself. So that's how I feel. I could do travel by myself better. Do I travel with my family? Absolutely. I allow them, we all go together. I take their interests and their wants and desires into consideration, and we make those things happen as a family. So I don't skimp on their travel, but I prefer to travel solo.
Thank you so much for that. Okay. You want to go to the audience? You want to do one?
No, you can do the audience.
All right.
I've seen a question.
And we have a question from Carnival Cruise Addicts. All right. They said they want to know Yolo's favorite slot machine.
That would be Mighty Cash. The Dragon specifically. I like the Dragon on Mighty Cash. That's my favorite slot machine.
All right, thank you.
Okay. We jump around with questions. One of my questions are, do you think, and this is in your opinion, do you think making a playlist is important or not?
Yes, I think making a playlist is important, but I have yet to do so as I work full-time still. My job is very demanding, And so a lot of times I find the weekend time is the only time I have to really work on my content. So it's difficult to put a playlist together. But yes, I think planning and putting playlists together is very important, and it helps with your overall planning and your channel, and what your short term and long term goals for your channel and what you want to put out, arranging your content. So I think they're important. Do I practice that? No. Do I want to? Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now, for those that do not know, you have cruised on Royal. You're cruising a lot of Royal ships. Out of all the Royal ships you cruise on, which one is your favorite?
Of all the ships that I've been on with Royal, um, the ships, Wonder of the Seas, I think is my favorite Oasis. Icon is my favorite Icon sailing. So they're running about neck and neck. They're two different classes. So I like them both equally for different reasons. But I really do enjoy, I have enjoyed Icon. I have enjoyed Wonder of the Seas. I've been on her 3 times. Coming up again on a 4th. So I like Wonder of the Seas. She has a special place in my heart. So probably I would say Wonder of the Seas is probably my favorite ship than Icon. Of sailings, that's kind of hard because they were both on Royal. Sailings, I'd probably say my Norway sailing is probably my most favorite sailing.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So Wonder of the Seas on Royal Caribbean.
Yep.
Okay, so why not the newer ones? Like I think it's Stars and what is it, Icon?
So I haven't been on Star yet. I was on the Icon inaugural, and although I enjoyed the sailing, I felt like I didn't have enough time to really enjoy the sailing. I think that ship you really need 2 weeks. It is hard to really grasp everything that is an Icon class ship. Those ships are huge. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to do. Activity wise, we didn't even get on any of the water slides. There's so many different areas on the ship that that we never even touched the surface on. And so you want to be able to experience those. And I feel like I haven't been able to experience those enough to really put it on the map or place it in a high ranking, other than it was an amazing ship. There's so much to do on it. I love the layout of the ship. I just feel like I needed more time to really enjoy the ship.
Okay, thank you so much. You needed more time. Okay. All right, we're gonna pass the mic to the audience. From Big Mark, have you ever had an unsafe experience on one of your solo travels? Good question.
No, I've never had an unsafe experience. I try to, or I think I play it a little safe when I'm traveling solo. If I'm going to be out at night, I do cab service or Ubers. I don't walk on my own a lot at night. I try to stay in the populated areas. I don't go down dark alleys. All the things that, will get you snatched, I guess is a good way to put it. So I try to stay as safe as I can be. I use credit cards that are not my main cards or don't have extremely high limits or whatever, so that if I do get, if I am victimized, they're not getting much or there's not a whole lot to access. I try to keep, things in different places. But I've never been robbed knock on wood. I've never been approached inappropriately, but I try to keep a clear head, even if I'm out and even if I'm drinking. There's always a limit to that, and then there's the awareness of always being making sure that I am always aware of my surroundings when I'm out. I typically don't take drinks from strangers. I will take it directly from the bar or the bartender or the waitress. Even if someone is purchasing me a drink, I take it directly from the bartender or directly from the server. Never directly from the person who may be purchasing a drink or whatever. Even if I'm sitting at a table or bar, I'm conscious of what's in front of me and my surroundings to make sure that I have a good eye on what's going on.
Thank you for sharing.
We do have a question from the audience.
So we have a couple.
Shout out to everybody that's coming in.
So this one was more so a congratulations, like a statement from Carnival Cruise Addicts. You hit a major milestone at your job. Yolo, congratulations for all that time you put in.
Yes, thank you. I have been with my job for 25 years. So,
Okay.
whew,
All right.
lots
And
of drinking.
passing the mic to Ben Shores. This one is in reference to international travel and navigating the world solo. Do you believe that there are some countries that get a bad reputation due to they are
Portrayed in the media and movies. I don't know. I can't really say that. The locations that I have been to, I've absolutely loved. I know it's my favorite city in the world to date. And I know London gets a bad rep because, people say, oh, it's boring, or, it's not a lot to do, or they have bad food. I disagree. I love London. I love the sightseeing. I love the city. I love how old meets new. You're sitting right there with a major metropolis, and right here we've got a 9th century castle. It is amazing to be in that element, and I just love the city. And I know it gets a bad rap, like in some areas, as you probably know, New York gets a bad rep for being dangerous. Well, every city is dangerous if you're putting yourself out there in a dangerous way.
Well, thank you for sharing. Since you are on,
New York's not that dangerous. Just,
Yeah.
throw up out there.
well, since you brought up London,
We're not London.
that was like my question. So, what was your dislikes and likes about London, and what did you enjoy?
So I enjoy everything about London. Um, Everything. I like, again, the city. I love the historical aspects of the city. Um, the fact that, again, you can be walking around in a metropolis, and right there is something from, the 9th century or the 10th century, 12th century, and that history is there and it's being maintained and taken care of. I don't like the social and public opinion about the tourism there. Yes, there's a lot of tourism. There are a lot of people that are visiting there, and the areas that are populated with tourism get a bad rep because it's like, oh, it's overrated. It's not fun. It's not safe. Yes, again, with every city, there's going to be some type of crime. You're not going to go anywhere. You can go out your back door and there's crime. There's going to be some aspects that are not, up on the up and up and savory. So there is that. But people go to the touristy areas and they try the foods that are sitting there, or they go get some wings or chicken, or they go get fish and chips that's right there at the eye, and they go, oh, this is disgusting, or it's not good. Well, you didn't go to a good spot. So you have to really do your homework in any city that you're visiting, whether it's New York or Florida or New Orleans. You have to do your history. There's going to always be a tourist trap that's standing or in the wings waiting to pounce on you. So you have to be, as a diligent traveler, you have to be diligent about your research, about where you want to, what you want to experience. Hey, look at Travel Advisor. They will tell you and give you the reviews of the places that you're eating or thinking about eating. Watch Google or watch YouTube for those channels that provide you good information about where to go to eat and where not to go eat, what to go and see in tourism, what spots are good to, what's worth your money, what's not, what's budget friendly, what's not. Your research, watching a talented YouTuber can get you what you need at any given time when you're looking to go travel, especially to certain areas that you've never been to and that you're looking to travel to. So again, stop peeking out the house, come on out the door and go experience it. Stop worried about what someone has to say and go experience it for yourself. That is going to always be my first. Enjoy something or it wasn't great, go experience it for yourself and you will see it. There are different areas to London. A lot of people and I hear it all the time. It's like, well, I want to go where I can see people like me. Well, they're all over the city. You just got to go look for them. But if you're looking for people who are melanated or more melanated than most, then you go to Brixton or go to some of the areas in the south of the city and you'll see them. But it's not necessarily a pretty area to be in. So, and it's a little savory sometimes. So just be mindful of that. Not to say that Mayfair doesn't have some savory areas as well, because they do. So every area in every city will have good and bad points. You just have to do your research, figure out what it is that's going to attract you or what your interests are, and go experience them. And hey, do something new. Afternoon tea is amazing. You wouldn't think, why do I sit here and drink some tea? Well, it's great. Go do it. The sandwiches are tasty. The pastry is divine. And the tea, believe it or not, it's good. I'm selling London, I know, I'm sorry.
Okay. I think you're a little frozen, but that's okay. We do have a question from the audience. From Big Merc, it says, if you can share, do you have any new countries on your list to visit this year? Hello?
Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen?
Now you're better.
Okay, sorry about that. So do I have any new country? Yes, I am. Can I see the question again?
So the question was, if you can share, do you have any new countries on your list to visit this year?
I do have some new countries on my list this year, Big Murph, but I am not ready to share just yet. So stay tuned. I am going back to Europe. I will say that. I am going back to the Caribbean. So there are some new ports that I'll be visiting this year in the Caribbean. And there's a new country that I'll be visiting in Europe this year. I'm very excited.
All right, and we have from Tanya, I think this is a statement. So with that said, when Yolo 101 group trip to London, she should do it. Hello?
No. No, I am not doing a 1.0 group trip to London. My husband has forbade it. He says, I do not have the temperament to run a group trip. So, with that being said, we will think about it. I can't say we will or we won't. We'll think about it. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so the next question is do you like doing collaborations or would you rather work by yourself?
I haven't done a whole lot of collabs, so I can't really say. Um, since I work majority by myself, I would have to say that I work by myself, but I am open to collabs. I wouldn't say that I'm not. I just haven't done enough to really know whether I care for them or not. I'm still a baby channel.
Okay. Right. So, seeing how you have been on Royal Caribbean and you cruise Royal, what are some of your go-to drinks on Royal?
So my favorite drink probably is at the Schooner Bar. I am always down for an old fashioned, and I love their espresso martinis. Those are probably my two favorite drinks from the Schooner. I also like their desert pear margarita. That is a favorite of mine as well. My favorite bar is on the Wonder of the Seas in the Mason jar. Probably why I like them so much. It is a whiskey bourbon based bar, and they have every type of bourbon or whiskey you would want to try. So I definitely enjoy going there and trying their different whiskeys and bourbons. I fell in love with Taylor there, and I fell in love with Eagle Rare there. So I had never had those before, and being able to go in there, order one and or try something new at the bar because it is a plethora of whiskeys. I love being at that bar. So those are probably my favorite bars. Again, I'm all day long whiskey, bourbon, and tequila. So anything with those they always make me happy. Um, yeah. So
I can read the next one.
Go ahead.
My next question is where do you see your channel in the next 5 years?
hopefully I see it being inspirational, a go-to channel for people looking to look at the different destinations, where to go, how to get there, things to do, good reviews on the various ships because I do both cruising and land-based travel. So hopefully, a go-to channel out there in the universe for people who really want to, soul search and try different countries and different venues. And hopefully my channel will be their go-to for that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing. So, we have some questions and statements from the audience. Big Mer said maybe you could co-host your group trip.
I could definitely do that, Big Murph. I love planning, so that is not a problem of mine. I've been working through the last couple of weeks finalizing plans for a trip I have coming up, and so planning, outlining, trying to map out what we're doing, booking tours. I'm your girl. I will research something till it is dead. I love looking up things and researching and finding the best ways to do it, um, economical or otherwise. Sometimes you don't want to do some things cheap. Sometimes you want to go all out. You want it to be, a big bang. You don't always want things to be budget, but looking at what we can, how to do things and making them efficient for everybody and where everyone will have a good time. I'm all for that. So yes, I'm definitely would look into uh, co-hosting a group trip.
And get your co-host on. Get your co-host on.
And we got from we're just gonna say PMP. Oh, all right. His question is what is traveling with PMP? His question is what is the most you're willing to spend on your solo cruise?
That depends on the cruise. It depends on what I'm doing, where we're going. I can't see myself reasonably spending more than 4,000 on a solo trip, only because I have a family. And so I think that's a bit selfish to say I'm going to go and spend $7,000 on a solo trip and I have a husband and child at home who, may want to go. It has nothing to do with whether or not we can afford it. It has everything to do with whether or not I feel selfish in doing so. So I would say anywhere between 4 and 5, maybe on a solo trip, but it would also depend on where is it going? What is it doing? What are the logistics? Why? Destination, definitely. Ship, definitely. Am I going to go and spend that just so that I can get on Star to cruise the Caribbean? No. Would I do that to, say, do a luxury line or river cruise in Europe? Maybe. Just depends.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, she said, is she selfish or not?
All right, welcome in Miss World in the building. All right, and
We do have a question from Sticks.
60 charge. I have never been on a cruise. Should I do a 3-day or a 7-day for my first cruise? Now, we're gonna let our guests answer this question, that we can give our feedback.
I recommend for your first cruise a 4 or 5 night sailing. I do not recommend doing a 3-day because with a 3-day you don't get enough, and with a 7-day you might get too much. You don't want to be on a ship and then after 2 or 3 days and you're like, oh my God, I hate it, and then now you've got to wait another 4 days before you're getting off. So my recommendation is a solid 4 or 5-day cruise for your first cruise.
Absolutely, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That'll tell you whether you like it or not. About, about the 4th day.
Yeah. All right. 16 charges. Thanks for the recommendation.
Anytime.
Yeah. Okay. So, Yolo, for those that do not know, you went on the Celebrity Ascent cruise. What did you enjoy about being on the Celebrity Ascent?
Okay, they want to know what you enjoyed.
So the Celebrity Ascent is Royal Caribbean's premium or step up from your Royal Caribbean ships. That ship, if I had to say, of all the sailings I've ever been on, it is still my number one sailing. It is still my number one ships. Celebrity Ascent, the amount of the premium that you get on that ship is amazing. The food in the buffet is absolutely delightful. The dining, the drinks. My favorite spot on the ship was World Class Bar. I love that bar. I think that was my ending spot every night. Wherever I did all day long, whatever shows we went to do, whatever happened, I ended every night at World Class Bar. It was an amazing ship. I highly recommend anyone who is looking to do a celebrity or looking to do the Celebrity Ascent. I highly recommend doing so. It was an amazing sailing, and I loved everything about it, from the fact that it was a Thanksgiving cruise and they put the Christmas lights up right after Thanksgiving. So we got 2 days of that, right down to the minute details within the cabin, within the crew, within everything. It was a wonderful sailing.
All right. Yes, we do.
Okay. So seeing how you've been on all these cruises, okay, the streets was talking, they want to know, okay. Have you ever won a cruise award?
Say that again.
Have you ever won I call it a cruise award, it's called cruise stick.
A ship on the stage.
Yeah. But I call it a cruise award.
Ship on a Oh no, I've never won a ship on a stick or trivia. I think Carnival and Royal gives those. Usually when we've won trivia on Royal, they give us keychains. And I've never won the little trophy things. No. Although we do a lot of trivia on when we're on the ship.
Okay.
We got to win you one then, okay?
All right.
Yes, we've won the trivia before, yeah.
Eventually says I prefer Cafe El Blanco on the Ascent. World Class was good too.
Yeah.
Hope I pronounced that correct. Okay. Big Merc says, is that the bar where the bartender do their little show?
No, that's at the Martini Bar. The Martini Bar is where they do the show, and they throw all the shakers in the air, and then they pour the drinks like 7 in a row or whatever. Yeah, that's at the Martini Bar. Yeah, they've got some good bars.
Okay, so, but those who don't know, you also went to Greece. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Tony. All right now. I'm going to Greece. Which was your favorite port and why?
So the reason why I chose this particular sailing to Greece, it was a casino offer. I will start by saying that. It was a casino offer. And as soon as I saw it, what sold me on it was Istanbul. Istanbul has been in my top 5 for over 15 years, 20 years tops. It has been on my bucket list for a long time. And that's what sold me on that cruise. And for ports, it was my absolute favorite favorite port, even though it was not Greece, it's Turkey, but I loved that port. I loved being able to experience Istanbul, and it was an overnight sailing in Istanbul. So I enjoyed every bit of it, seeing the mosque and the basilica, all of it. It was just amazing, and it hit every button. I want to go back so that I can experience the Asia side, and to go back to Turkey and experience Cappadocia and some other areas within the country. So that was my favorite port.
Okay, thank you. We're going to pass the mic to the audience, the eventures. All right. Question is, what is your favorite or most do actively on your cruise ship besides the casino?
Probably trivia is my second favorite thing to do besides the casino. Trivia is my next in line. We love doing trivia. Whenever they offer it, whether it's music or geography or Harry Potter or whatever, we usually try to do trivia. Yeah, outside of that, it's the music and entertainment, but we love some good trivia.
Okay, all right. Yes, for trivia. All right. Have you ever done bingo?
Makeup?
Bingo. When
Oh,
you're
bingo.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, bingo. I like bingo on the ship, but I don't do it that often because I never win, so I don't do it. Bingo
Okay.
don't. I like bingo, but bingo don't like me. But I will do. I have done bingo on the ship before, a couple times.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So, we have a question. Yes, we do. Okay. All right. Big Merc. Out of all the shits you've been on, which bar is your favorite and why? Good question.
I'd have to say the Mason jar on the Wonder of the Seas is my favorite bar, probably because it is all whiskey and bourbon. They have everything you would want to try, sample everything. And I think that that's a little unfair to say that the Mason jar is my favorite bar because of that. So as a follow-up, I would say World Class Bar was my second favorite bar, simply because the drinks that they made at that bar were absolutely wonderful. The bartenders catered to everything you wanted or needed, and I just think I enjoyed the experience, sitting and talking and vibing. It's just an experience when you're sitting there. So that is my favorite bar, or those are my favorite bars.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So my next question is, in your opinion, how important is it sharing the next person's video or sharing your own video?
I think it's important when you really enjoy something or you really enjoy a particular content from, especially from a fellow YouTube colleague, that you share it out. It gets everyone exposure, it gets you exposure, it gets them exposure, and it lets everybody know, hey, if they think that your opinion is noteworthy, that hey, well, this might be worth the watch. If Yolo says it's good and she's sharing it out, that means she really enjoyed it. So let me take a look.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. All right. So, how do you balance your YouTube creating content, editing, uploading, and your work life and mom life and wife life?
So balancing all of that out is I work from home. So I am home 100% of the time. I rarely leave the house unless I'm traveling or we're doing something socially. But for the most part, I don't leave the house. My car stays in the garage. It does not leave the house. I don't like grocery shopping, so I don't do the grocery shopping. I give a list and he goes to the store and he prefers to do that. He likes it. It's calming for him. He doesn't mind going. It gets him out of the house. Um, so I'm here in the morning when my daughter goes to school. I'm here when she comes home, unless I'm traveling. It's a good mix. We do things together in the house, cooking or whatever, or planning. However, we don't watch TV together anymore. He says we talk too much when we watch TV. So he doesn't watch TV with myself or my daughter. And we like commentating and we like talking about the shows and picking it apart and, conspiracy theories about the different shows. And he does not care about all that. He just wants to watch the show, enjoy it, and move on to the next. Whereas we want to talk about it and analyze it, and he doesn't want to do that. So everybody watches their own shows in their own respective spaces. But we're here. Vlogging again is weekends usually whenever I'm doing any type of editing and content creating. So it doesn't interfere with what we're doing regularly. If we are traveling as a family, there are times when, if I'm vlogging and my husband will say, "Hey, can we put the camera down?" Even though they support me in what I do, they don't do what I do, and they're not, he'll participate, he's on screen, he doesn't mind it, but it does get a little bit annoying to him sometimes when I'm constantly picking up the phone or vlogging. He's like, can we just have some family time? And so I have to respect that because they don't want to be on the camera. I know sometimes I'll flash or, slide by my daughter and she'll give me the little mean face because she doesn't want to be on camera. And that's fine, even though she understands that mommy's on camera and that she may be on camera because I'm vlogging. And she's okay with that. And every now and again, she'll provide some feedback or her insight or whatever. And so will he. I'll ask, hey, can I interview you? And he'll say, yeah, it's fine. Or, when I least expect it, he's involved. It just, you never know. But we do find a balance with working full time, traveling, and with me doing or trying to be a content creator.
Cheering.
Okay.
All right. Now we have a question from the audience.
Ooh.
Since you love history and travel experience,
You must like to read.
read
What was the most interesting thing you read in the
last 10 years.
Ooh, good question.
In the last 10 years, I'm still reading it, The Wheels of Time. It was a show and then they stopped it, but I'm still reading or listening. I do a lot of Audible. So I'm still listening. And that's outside of me and my Harry Potter books. So I have them in book form. I have them Audible. I have it in every form you can think of. So on occasion, I will actually pull out my books and read them, or I may listen to them. But as far as new reads, probably The Wheels of Time. I'm not done with it yet. That is probably my most interesting read. It's slow because I don't have a whole lot of time. Generally, I'm, again, either editing or watching something on YouTube or watching TV or whatever. And I don't get to read as much as I would like to or listen to my books as much as I would like to. But yes, I love history. I just don't get to read as much as I used to. Time constraints.
Okay. All right. Now, for those that do not know, you are married to Bob. How long have you guys been married, and where did you guys meet?
So we've been married for almost 14 years, and it'll be 14 years in July. And we actually met out of town. I lived in Atlanta then. I'm born and raised in Atlanta. I'm an Atlanta native. And my girlfriend and I went to Biloxi to celebrate my divorce from my first husband. And I met him and his friends. And from then we were friends. And then one day, with us being friends, he asked me out. And I was like, yeah, sure. And it just hit off. So.
Hey, all right.
All right. Well, this was the question on.
Yes, for meeting Mr. Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just-
not in the town, not in our, yeah, we weren't even at home because he lived in Atlanta at the time, he and his friends, and I lived in Atlanta, and we were all in Biloxi at the same time. So that was it was interesting when we tell people about how we met, and it was his friend trying to talk to or was flirting with my friend. So it wasn't even the two of us, and how all of us started being friends. So it was just funny. But yeah.
Oh,
Just to let the audience know, if you see me yawning, I'm not tired, but they just turned on the heat. So it's like extremely hot in here, and then we have on sweaters, and then the lights are. So forgive me if you see me yawning. I promise you I'm not tired. It's just very hot here now.
okay. So, if you could choose,
Ooh, now that we got choices now.
which one would you pick and why? Carnival Jubilee
Ooh, Jubilee, she's an X-Men.
or Carnival Celebration? Celebration time.
Come on.
It's funny you say that because I just put out a celebration review today. I would still say celebration over Jubilee because I don't prefer sailing out of Galveston. And Jubilee, although it was nice and fun, it was not one of my favorite cruise experiences. I had way more fun on Celebration. So, and Celebration being out of Miami and on the East Coast, it's just a lot easier to get to. So I would say hands down Celebration, and I'm already booked on her again. So there you have it.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So,
she like us some celebration.
or no. All right.
What?
So, in 5 words,
5 words, honey.
how would you describe
How you describe?
your husband, Bob?
Ooh.
Direct, easygoing, opinionated, generous, sarcastically funny, dry. So all of those things.
Okay. Cool. So, he's
Yeah.
direct, easygoing.
I definitely got the sarcastic funny part.
Okay.
That's not like a little bit of me. Not the rest.
He is very sarcastic, but it's funny. I mean, he's funny, but it's dry humor. So you gotta really be like, wait a minute, is he insulting me or is he really being funny? It's that kind of thing. But he's very, it's a dry humor. But he's funny, very funny, actually.
All right. So, guys, at this present time, we are going to showcase On the Go with Yolo.
Okay, we about to showcase.
So, this is what we need for you guys. We need all you guys to go over and check out her amazing channel. She is 92 away from 500. Okay. So, here we go. Let's make sure, are we sharing? Yes, we are sharing. Okay, hold on.
Hey, trio.
Welcome to Trio. From the 305. Are we sharing?
I don't know what you doing, Sean.
Screen.
Oh, that's time for the computer.
Alright. Okay,
Here we go.
okay, so this is On the Go with Yolo, guys. As you guys can see this lovely banner right here. On the Go with Yolo. All right, so she is 92 away from 500. As you guys can see her recent video today. If you haven't seen it on Carnival Celebration Review, before you book, please go ahead and check it out. All these amazing videos, go ahead, check them out, guys. Please go ahead, check out On the Go with Yolo. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. All right, you won't be disappointed. She is her upload channel. She hasn't really done. She done a few live streams, but not so many. All right, and then she was also on the match game, so you can check that out as well. Okay, and you can check that out too. But please let us get her closer to 500.
Would you get stuck?
Yes.
Okay.
Trio said, I will check it out. Thank you so much, Trio.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you so much. All right, so that is On the Go with Yolo. Six says, have a great evening, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Big Murph says, let's get her to 500 and beyond. Yes. For all you guys that are in here, the link is in the description, and also if we can get a mod,
Okay.
to drop her
And
link.
some of y'all in here, we gotta get y'all on the show.
Yes. Yes, if we can get a mod to drop her link is also in the description. Thank you guys for coming in. Trio was a part of the show season 1, season 2.
I'm back to tell you.
I think he was a part of season 2.
I want to say 2, but I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I can't just don't. But he was part of one
Yeah.
of the season stuff.
Yeah. On the go with Yolo. What would you like the audience to know about On the Go with Yolo, and what have you gained from this interview on tonight?
Well, just know that if you're looking for travel content and looking for future travel content for local cruise and international destinations, hey, come check me out. You never know. I've been to multiple cruises in the Caribbean, and I've been to a few countries in Europe. So come on over, check me out, see what you like. I may provide you with some good information, some educational information. I like to provide not only highlights of where I've been and what I'm doing, but also some tricks, some tips and tricks to navigate that as well. This has been very informative. The questions that have been asked give me pause because it's like, whoa, I hadn't thought about that. So it's some good information and good food for thought on myself and my channel and my growth and my experience and where I see myself in the future. So thank you so much for that insight in asking those questions and gaining that insight for myself, and to be able to regurgitate that information to you guys so that you can, hey, see more of who Yolo is and hopefully begin to like her a little bit more. So it's been a journey. You know, I started out with my YouTube journey as, oh, I want to be the next Rick Steves. Well, you can't be the next Rick Steves if you don't show people your personality. So I've been trying to work on my in-camera personality, or showing people who I really am and showing them more of me and opening up. It has been a journey in doing that. You know, when you first meet people, you don't always show them who you are. And so it's been a relationship of getting to know YouTube and getting YouTube to know me. And so opening up and experiencing and showing myself has been a journey. And so the more and more I do it, the easier it becomes. And so that's what I'm getting past. It's like, okay, hey, these were some really good questions from you guys and from the audience. So hopefully I won't stumble through them the next time I'm interviewed or the next time we meet. And this has been a great experience, and I'm truly, truly grateful and thankful and appreciative that you would have me on.
Thank you so much. All right. And Big Murph says, I still get nervous recording myself, so I totally understand. All right. Big Murph, just be yourself and hit record. Yeah.
I know it. Yeah, you say that. It's not that easy.
Yeah. It gets easier as you continue to record, you know? But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
My
So
idiot on camera, so yeah.
This was the completion for season 6 of January. We do have some special, amazing guests for you guys in February. So
Okay.
for that, I want to say thank you to On the Go with Yolo for making season 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime. So, guys, as we always say, we're the House
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Austin,
And I'm Leo.
and I love the guests is none other than. I love the guests is none other than.
Oh, on the go with Yolo.
So guys, next time you'll see us tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I love you.
Tomorrow.
I love you.
We'll see you
Tomorrow.
at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, if you want your channel show, please be here.
Yeah. See you guys again.
Hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Costa Maya, Mexico, day 3 of our Enchantment of the Seas adventures. Port tours, entertainment, and ship review. Let's go.